Listen guys, we all make mistakes and want to take it back. Today I'm going to cover why Justin Bieber wants Selena Gomez back. Welcome back to Celeb Trends, let's get into the video. The reality of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's break becoming a permanent breakup may be sinking in for the Biebs, or so People's New Report suggests. A source close to Bieber told the outlet that despite all the BACK and champion romance talk, Justin Bieber just wants to have Gomez back with them at church, the ice rink, and beyond. He loves her, he wants her back, the source said, adding that Bieber misses Gomez. Bieber and Gomez's last big public date was his father's wedding in Jamaica, where they recreated their 2011 wedding kiss. They spent 6 out of 7 consecutive days together that week, indicating that they were stronger than ever and might make their on-off relationship permanently on this time, according to the tabloids. But Gomez's family never approved of the Biebs, a major factor that led to their break. Some outlets reported, and Bieber, according to US Weekly source, started acting selfish again, annoying Gomez. He doesn't care about anyone but himself, the source told us on March 12th. The second she saw it, she walked away, especially now with her help. She knows she doesn't need him. The break seemed to be instigated by Gomez right around Bieber's March 1st birthday. Bieber never wanted this. Justin has been upset about the recent break from Selena and is trying to keep busy until they work things out, a source told E! on March 21st. It wasn't his choice for them to split, and he is really taking time to focus on himself right now. Justin and I were friends for a long time. I met him when I was really young and he was one of my best friends, she noted to the UK Times Weekly. Everybody knows that at a certain point in time that turned into something else, but that just happens when you're 18, 19. It was what it was. Sounds like Gomez right? Not quite. While the world was set anticipating his eventual happily ever after with the former Disney star, 25, the girl first fell hard for at 16, the one who caused him to muse, when you love someone that much, even if something comes between you, it's a love that never really dies. They failed to notice the other woman, the one that's more or less been there the whole time. Bieber didn't. Ever since they reunited, they have been inseparable, explains the insider. The 24-year-old's decision to offer up a sizable oval engagement ring this Saturday during their trip to the exclusive Bahamian resort, Barker's Bay, was sudden, admits the insider, but Justin always knew Haley and him had a special bond that was incomparable. Just months ago, that's what people were saying about him and Gomez. While the duo weren't each other's first relationships, by 15, the babyface heartthrob plucked from the relative obscurity of YouTube was already bragging about having had a couple girlfriends. At one point, perhaps right around the time Bieber put a ring on it, they took their puppy love to the most serious of levels. I moved in with my girlfriend when I was 18, he'd revealed to Complex years later. Started my own life with her. It was a marriage kind of thing, living with the girl. It was just too much at that age, but we were so in love. Nothing else mattered. We were all about each other. But being so intricately wrapped up in another person, while still solidifying who you really are, and knowing the whole world is judging every pap photo and Instagram caption, is challenging in even the best circumstances. Reflecting back on their ups and downs, he told the magazine, your full identity can't be in that person. My identity was in her. Her identity was in me. When stuff would happen, I would lose my freaking mind, and she would lose her mind, and we would fight so hard because we were so invested in each other. Love is a choice. Love is not a feeling. People have made it seem in movies that this is fairy tale. That's not what love is. And for a while, everyone just assumed that Jelena would work out through that particular puzzle together, but with each dramatic breakup, starting with the first in November 2012, the couple seemed to be drifting further and further away from ever. There was a time they seemingly battled over his Parisian outing with Kendall Jenner, a moment that led Gomez to tweet, sometimes we think we aren't good enough, but then I realize when I think I'm alone I have God. And then there was her unfortunate decision to interject herself in this feud with the fans, who derided him for daring to move on the non-love interest Sophia Richie. A particularly troubling phase that saw Bieber delete his Instagram and Gomez escape to a Tennessee treatment center to focus on her mental health. As her history grew far less cute and increasingly more concerning, fans wondered if Gomez would be a better served person moving on from her same old love. Which she did. First with Zed and then Samuel Crossed. And finally, The Weeknd. But after each split his return to Bieber, when it happened again last fall, fans had every reason to believe that this time might actually be different. The years had given the now 20-somethings time to mature. Gomez was becoming increasingly more open about her struggles with depression and anxiety and a battle with lupus that led to a 2017 kidney transplant. Even as pals revealed the two were taking a step back to reevaluate what's going on and what direction they want to go in, the move felt more like a short detour than a definite split. Sure, he moved on rather quickly with model BACK and champion, but we've seen this story before and knew enough to let things play through to the end. That's all for today. Hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss out on any amazing videos from us.